from Eclipse. So Eclipse, if you're tapping the bull, okay, you can able to claim your Eclipse drop. Okay, you have roughly about 30 days to claim until 15th of August. Okay, you can start to trade or you can able to hold it or stick, right? So those of you who have qualified by tapping the bull, this is the only criteria coming in from that. But if you have swap, provide liquidity, buy NFTs, all these are not included at all. Okay, so 15% to Airdrop community plus liquidity. Okay, then contributors 19%, 31% of this. So that's the only thing that. So yeah, I think a lot of people, I think there's a mixed feeling here coming for Eclipse because I think if you want to reward people by just stepping the pool, that defeats the whole purpose of the pool system. I'm pretty sure it is more than just stepping the pool, right? So that's the thing, right, about the criteria. As for us, it's pretty much disappointed, but for people who are just focusing on tapping the pool, then yeah, it's definitely worthwhile for them, right? So depending on your luck and of course timing as well. Then moving on next, coming for Caldera, right? So Caldera airdrop. Okay, this is one of the unexpected drop for me as I didn't really farm this airdrop. Okay, and of course this one has been taking a huge whiff. Okay, and yeah, I think for those of you who have been doing Caldera and then buying the NFTs, trading, then completing your humanity, proof of humanity, then end up you do not get your Caldera airdrop. But for those of us who barely even do anything, okay, probably we are focusing more on L2 transaction. So those who are qualified, all right, those who are Kaito Yapper, people who are into Twitter that can able to create a lot of mind share on platform itself will definitely get a huge chunk of Caldera token. And for those of us who have been actively grinding on the layer 2 network like Base, Optimism, Arbitrum, 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝗀, we also have a share. So that's the reason why I also qualified for the Caldera. Pretty much quite a decent amount. Okay, I really do not expect that from coming in from Caldera. So yeah, nonetheless, like I said, you might want to continue to transact on the layer 2 mainnet, right? Optimism, Arbitrum. Okay, you want to make sure that your wallet is active. That is the key point here. So that whenever that you do, even though you do not do this airdrop, for example, sometimes you might never know. The airdrop just came to you that because you did something on the layer 2 network. Okay, that qualifies you for other airdrops. So that is a blessing in disguise. I did not get Eclipse, but Caldera is the one that provides. Pretty much good distribution. Okay, while some others did not get. So this is like a win and lose game. Okay, so sometimes you're going to move on. Sometimes you win, sometimes you move on. So that is Caldera. You might want to claim. Then you have until up to 17, right? 17 July was a pre-claim. And then you have another 13 more days, which is roughly about less than 2 weeks from now until 31st to claim your first 50% of your airdrop. Okay, the remaining will be stake for 90 days, 3 months. So yeah, I think the all-time high that I have seen was about $2, 2.02, right? So very good launch, even though they launched on Finance Alpha as well. So yeah, pretty much a good drop. Okay, coming in from Caldera. So meanwhile, for those of you who do not get airdrop, might want to focus next, right? Keep moving on, keep transacting on the layer 2. Okay, this is how you maintain your wallet active. Okay, that is what you want. You don't want to just chase free airdrops or the testnet airdrop. You might want to be spending some money, some gas on the layer 2 or on the layer 1. Okay, so this will show that you're a genuine user rather than a civil. Okay, so that's my advice here. Moving on, you can see here coming in from Chainbase. So Chainbase, again, another disappointment. I think a lot of people, I think majority, about 90%, did not get the airdrop. Okay, pretty much disappointed. Okay, a lot of people will be accumulating the keys, the box, okay, the zircon. Okay, and then turns out that they label us as suspicious activity on our account. It's quite surprised. Okay. Then some shows ineligible, even though they have qualified a certain amount of NFTs and OG roles, not get. Then the airdrop supply is only 3.5% only. Okay, 2% community contributor, and then 1.5% given to Binance Alpha, which is a hell of a lot. Okay, I don't know what's with the dealing with Binance Alpha, but I think this is really too much. Okay, since Binance Alpha came into the picture, everything goes south for Airdrop. Okay, so to qualify, Chainbase contributors, paid platform users, ABS operators, and Binance market participants. Okay, so these are the criteria. So yeah, you have about 14 days to claim your tokens. If not, then it will go to the community pool. Okay, community pool. So 14. Okay, 14 days, 14th of July, claim. So yeah, not much time left to actually claim. Okay, so you might want to get it done if you have qualified. So a significant number of participants have been deemed ineligible, which I believe is a lot. Including many who complete daily tasks, purchase project adapters. Unconfirmed report over 80 to 90%. There you go. So I already told you guys for this type of block, and they are doing something similar like Humanity Protocol. Very dissimilar and very, very unprofessional coming in from the developers, of course, the team as well. Okay. Okay, and small allocations often under $10 for those who qualify, which is really bad. I think they are crediting this amount to Binance Alpha. They are giving all the allocation to Binance Alpha, which I believe so. Okay. All right. First project of the year, Signal like Humanity. Very, very bad. 16 million funding from VC. And it turns out like that. Humanity was about 30 million. So that's half of it. Okay, half of it. You can even screw out of that. Okay, so yeah, these are the risks of doing testnet. So your risk is that your efforts and your time wasted. Okay, if you have decided to do something like this. So a very good example like Chainbase and Humanity. Okay, so lesson learned. Then moving on next, we're going to see here coming from Linea. So Linea, again, I think it's already 2 years. Started since date 2023 till now, almost 2 years for me. And I think most likely they will be dropping the criteria or the checker. Okay. So I think it is about time for Linea to drop their token. 725 million funding by consensus. Okay, which is owned by MetaMask, which is also very huge. Okay, so this coming in from the 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀, which is Declan Fox. Okay, so tokenomics checker will be on end of July, which is end of this month. Checker for airdrop with eligibility criteria will be shared a few days before TGE. And then TGE date depends on a few external factors like centralized exchange, won't be long. Then I think this is the 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 stock, again stock, again SBAT, largest ETH treasury complete in the world. Okay, so this is totally separate. All right, so yeah, for Linea, I think it's been long overdue. And for those of you who have gotten more than 1,500 XL LXP, I think most likely will be qualified, but I think less than 1,500. So heard some rumors, not confirmed, but anything below 1,500 LXP will be out of this. Okay, they are not going to entertain. I think most likely we will excluded from Airdrop criteria. Okay, so yeah, then moving on next. Okay, so this is the Airdrop summary, some recap reminder. Might want to claim your Rise Airdrop. Okay, 14, which is already over. Caldera, 3 days remaining. Okay, so Caldera, I think right now you can able to claim. Okay, given you about another end of this month, 31st. Dimension Season 2, and Diamonds, I don't think I'll be doing. Saga also. Humanity Airdrop, another thing, no comment. Saga, Vault 12 in your wallet, and then NFT Airdrop beta date. So many. Then look at all these Osmo, Tia, Atom, all these Cosmos ecosystem, which I do not have any interest at all. Okay, don't have any interest at all. I don't think they're going to do well or perform this passive staking. So passive staking is also another waste of time. Your risk is higher than the reward. By staking alone, you're locking your funds there, okay, in hope to qualify for the airdrop. That is how pathetic it is. And then to receive peanuts. And then your funds are being staked and locked for about 21 days all the way to about 1 month. Okay, 45 days to the max as well. All right, so you might want to get it done. Okay, and check which airdrop you need to claim. Okay, not then most likely will be forfeited.